Did you know that what you eat before going to bed after age 65 could actually stop your heart while you sleep? This isn't an exaggeration. Every year, thousands of seniors lose their lives because of foods they consumed just hours before bedtime. Something sitting in your kitchen right now could put you in danger tonight. In this video, I'm going to uncover 8 foods older adults should never eat before sleep, including one that recently caused a 78-year-old to pass away during the night. What you're about to learn could save your life this very evening, so please stay with me for the next few minutes. Let me share Arthur's story. Arthur was a 78-year-old man from Michigan who was active, independent, and proud of his health. He walked daily, never missed a doctor's visit, and believed he was doing everything right. But every night before bed, Arthur enjoyed what he thought was a harmless snack. He had no idea this habit was quietly stressing his heart and causing dangerous inflammation while he slept. One morning, his daughter found him unresponsive. Doctors later confirmed what the family couldn't believe. His nighttime eating habit triggered a fatal heart attack. His cardiologist explained that certain foods create a perfect storm in aging bodies during sleep. The most painful truth? Arthur's death could have been completely prevented with the information you're about to hear. Are you unknowingly making the same deadly mistake? Now, let me break down the 8 foods you must avoid before bedtime after age 65. Please pay close attention to number 3. It's the one most strongly linked to fatal nighttime heart attacks. Food 1. Processed cheese and high-sodium dairy. Could your favorite evening cheese snack be putting you in serious danger? That slice of processed cheese on crackers may look harmless, but it can be far more dangerous than you think. Cardiologists at the American Heart Association warned that eating processed cheese before bed can cause fluid retention and dangerous blood pressure spikes during sleep. Dr. Richard Stein explains that the high sodium and saturated fat content overwhelms the heart at night when blood pressure regulation is already unstable. Eleanor, a 67-year-old retired teacher from Oregon, began waking up gasping for air around 2 a.m. Doctors were confused until they discovered her nightly cheese and crackers habit. The snack caused fluid to build up in her lungs while she slept. Just 2 weeks after removing processed cheese from her routine, her nighttime blood pressure normalized and the frightening episodes stopped. Ask yourself, would you risk your life for a slice of processed cheese? Replace it with unsalted nuts or a small piece of fresh, low-sodium mozzarella if you need dairy. Your heart will thank you when you wake up tomorrow. Your life is worth far more than that snack. Food 2. Sugary cereals and desserts. That small bowl of cereal or cookie before bed might be triggering dangerous blood sugar swings while you sleep. Are you unknowingly putting your heart at risk every night? Research from the Mayo Clinic Sleep Center shows that sugar consumed before bedtime causes extreme glucose fluctuations, increasing the risk of heart rhythm disturbances and strokes in seniors. Dr. Virend Somers explains that nighttime is already the most vulnerable period for cardiac events, and sugar spikes add dangerous stress. Frank, a 71-year-old from Florida, enjoyed sweet cereal before bed until his doctor discovered his blood sugar dropped dangerously low around 3 a.m. Monitoring revealed shocking spikes followed by severe crashes during deep sleep. Frank had no idea his nightly snack was creating a serious cardiac threat. Once he switched to a small apple with almond butter, the problem disappeared. Make that change tonight. Ask yourself honestly, is a cookie worth your life? Food 3. Processed meats, the deadliest one. This next food has been directly linked to nighttime heart attacks in seniors, yet millions still eat it before bed. Nitrate-rich processed meats like bacon, salami, and hot dogs are major triggers for fatal cardiac events during sleep. Johns Hopkins cardiologists warn that sodium, preservatives, and nitrates combine to overwhelm the heart at night. Dr. Michael Miller explains that nitrates convert into compounds that increase inflammation and oxidative stress, peaking during sleep.
Harold, the 78-year-old mentioned earlier, regularly ate salami with crackers while watching the late news. His autopsy revealed dangerously high nitrate levels that triggered his fatal midnight heart attack. Medical examiners confirmed processed meat consumption was the main cause. If you crave protein before bed, choose plain baked chicken or a hard-boiled egg instead. Throw processed meats out today. The risk is simply too high. Food 4. Spicy foods. Could your love of spicy food be putting you at risk while you sleep? Gastroenterologists from the National Institute on Aging warn that spicy foods eaten before bed can cause severe acid reflux, which may mimic or even trigger heart attacks through nerve stimulation. Dr. Anil Rusji explains that inflammation from spicy foods peaks when lying down, placing intense stress on the heart. Clara, a 68-year-old from Arizona, woke up with crushing chest pain after eating spicy tacos before bed. She thought she was having a heart attack. While it was severe reflux, her doctor warned that repeated episodes could eventually trigger a real cardiac emergency. Switch to mild foods at least 3 hours before bedtime. Use herbs instead of heat. Ask yourself, is that spicy dish worth the trip to the ER or worse? Food 5. Alcoholic drinks. That relaxing night drink may not be as harmless as it feels. For seniors, alcohol before sleep can quietly turn the night into a dangerous struggle for the heart. Are you unknowingly putting yourself at risk every evening? Sleep experts at Stanford Sleep Medicine Center have found that alcohol consumed before bed can lower oxygen levels in older adults by as much as 15% during deep sleep. When oxygen drops, the heart is forced to work harder, raising the risk of heart attack and stroke. Dr. Rafael Pelayo, a clinical professor at Stanford Sleep Medicine, explains alcohol relaxes the muscles of the throat during sleep, which can partially block airflow. In seniors, this leads to repeated oxygen drops that place serious stress on the heart throughout the night. Lawrence, a 73-year-old retired accountant, used to enjoy 2 glasses of wine every night. During a sleep study, doctors discovered his sleep apnea became 3 times worse on nights he drank. "I was shocked," Lawrence said. "My oxygen levels dropped to unsafe levels dozens of times an hour." His cardiologist warned him plainly he was taking a serious gamble with his life. Replace alcohol with tart cherry juice or calming chamomile tea instead. Both support sleep naturally without overworking your heart. Is a drink tonight really worth not waking up tomorrow? Food 6. Caffeinated foods and drinks. Many seniors don't realize that caffeine can still be affecting their heart hours after bedtime. That cup of coffee or piece of chocolate after dinner may still be active in your system at 3 a.m. Research from Harvard Medical School's sleep laboratory shows that caffeine consumed even 6 hours before bed raises nighttime blood pressure and disrupts heart rhythm in older adults. Dr. Charles Seisler of Brigham and Women's Hospital explains caffeine remains in the bloodstream for many hours. In seniors, it significantly increases heart rate variability during sleep when the heart is most vulnerable. Margaret, a 70-year-old from Washington, kept waking at night with a racing heart. The cause turned out to be her evening dark chocolate habit. Once she stopped, her heart rhythm normalized within a week. Switch to caffeine-free herbal tea or a small banana, which actually supports sleep. Is a piece of chocolate worth a midnight heart emergency? Food 7. Fried, high-fat foods. Fried foods at night force your heart to work overtime while you sleep. Cardiology researchers at the Cleveland Clinic have shown that eating fried foods before bed increases inflammation by up to 25% during sleep. This creates ideal conditions for plaque rupture and heart attacks. Dr. Stephen Nissen, chairman of cardiovascular medicine at Cleveland Clinic, explains the fat surge from fried foods triggers inflammation that peaks overnight exactly when the body's defenses are lowest. Robert, a 69-year-old from Texas, suffered a heart attack in his sleep after eating fried chicken for dinner. "I never thought dinner could do that," he said. Doctors told him the inflammatory response during sleep triggered the event. Choose baked or steamed foods instead. If you want crunch, try air-popped popcorn with very little salt. Is a fried food worth risking another morning with your family?
Food 8. High-sodium packaged snacks. Those packaged snacks in your pantry may be far more dangerous than you think. Studies from the American College of Cardiology show that salty snacks eaten within 3 hours of bedtime can raise nighttime blood pressure by up to 15 points in seniors. This sharply increases the risk of stroke during sleep. Dr. Wilbert Aronoff, a geriatric cardiologist, explains, blood pressure control is weakest at night in older adults. Adding sodium before sleep creates a dangerous spike when the brain and heart are least protected. Dolores, a 75-year-old from Illinois, discovered her blood pressure surged to stroke-level numbers between 2 and 4 a.m. The cause was her nightly crackers. Once she stopped, her readings stabilized within days. Replace salty snacks with fresh cucumber slices or unsalted popcorn. Is convenience worth a stroke? Now you know the 8 foods seniors should never eat before bed, especially processed meats that have been directly linked to fatal heart attacks during sleep. By making these small but powerful changes tonight, you can dramatically lower your risk and protect your heart. Simple choices can mean many more mornings with the people you love. If this information helped you, please hit the like button and comment below which food you're cutting out tonight. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more life-saving senior health guidance. And share this video with someone over 65. It could truly save their life.